Back to the arcades with a conversion of the incredibly mediocre arcade machine of the same name. Take control of one of the Ghostbuster gang and shoot and blast your way through 10 levels of ghost-filled levels. Press the fire button to shoot and hold it down to activate the proton beam to capture ghosts. All familiar stuff, which should be a pretty simple job to make a playable version. The 64 version is terrible and one of the worst full-price games I've seen. Graphics are terrible with tiny, fuzzy sprites and backgrounds that would shame a game 5 years earlier. Sound isn't much better with a good attempt at a chiptune, but weak effects throughout. It actually plays as bad as it looks with stiff, unresponsive controls and really poor collision detection. This is an ugly mess of a game that feels like it was knocked out in 6 weeks, and given the coders involved, that is very likely, as this is the team that murdered Menace and gave us the worst arcade conversion I've ever played in Karnov. Thumbs down. So, after the utter shambles of the 64 version, at least the Amiga version cannot be that bad, and it isn't. It's somehow even worse. You know a game is bad when nobody seems to want to be attached to its making, as I couldn't find anyone online who made this absolute abomination. Where to start? It looks like a straight port from the ST with fuzzy, barely animated squat sprites on horrible backgrounds, whilst a substandard rendition of the theme song burbles away. But the single, most unforgivable sin is the idiotic push scrolling, which means you spend all the time at the edges of the screen with no reaction time to avoid any oncoming beasties or traps. This is as low-effort a game as I've seen. A blatant cheap cash grab and one that everyone should avoid. Thumbs down.